Track and field Olympic trials beginning today out on the West Coast. We continue our countdown to Rio by highlighting an athlete who hopes to make a splash out in Oregon.
24-hour News 8's Zach Sapanik is here with the story of a former Michigan State Spartan turned pro and how she put herself on the map. Zach?
Leah O'Connor was one of the most decorated athletes Michigan State has ever seen. She'll be the first to tell you how she got to this point. 2 solid performances away from competing in Rio is because of reasons well beyond the headlines and PRs. It starts with the day-to-day training and the people she has surrounded herself with. In order to find success in the steeplechase, one must relinquish all fear. A 3,000-meter race featuring barriers and water jumps. The steeplechase is anything but a comfortable competition.
They've got to be pretty fearless. There's an element of that kind of athletic fearlessness that really goes a long ways in helping define whether they're good steeplers or not. Most people wouldn't stick their neck out and run over a barrier and push off and try to clear 12 feet of, essentially 12 feet of water.
Leah O'Connor has found the secret formula. Now sponsored by Adidas, the Michigan State grad won the Big Ten title in the steeplechase each of her 4 years as a Spartan. She owns the MSU record for the event and set a NCAA championship mark in the mile during the indoor track and field season her senior year. But it hasn't always been smooth sailing for O'Connor.
I have grown the most from my failures as an athlete, and so it's been a really tough and rewarding road. I wouldn't be able to handle any of this without a team of people, obviously.
Following her collegiate career, O'Connor decided to pursue running at the professional level, staying in East Lansing to train. A big reason? Her coach, Walt Drenth.
I trust him so much, and if he says I can do something, I will blindly be like, yeah, I can do that, and so I think all throughout college, he would tell me in a workout, you can do this, and even if I didn't believe it, I would try.
The most logical thing to do was just stick around to keep the continuity of training and sort of, that familiarity. We thought it was really important to kind of keep that stuff cohesive. She has a good infrastructure here with sports medicine people and doctors, and there's a variety of people here that are support for her.
After setting a PR of 9:18 at the Nike Prefontaine in May, knocking over 13 seconds off her previous best, O'Connor solidified her name in Olympics conversation. Her next step, the Olympic trials, looking to secure a spot on Team USA.
This spring, I was running. It was a really hard day. I was really tired. And all of a sudden it kind of clicked. I'm like, wait, I'm training for the Olympic trials, like potentially the Olympics right now. And I kind of got goosebumps because I was like, wait, this is happening.
She's been in a really competitive environment. Again, she was a national champion in the steeple 2 years ago, a national champion in the indoor mile. She's been in those kind of competitive environments. So I don't think that the Olympic trials will be much of a difference for her.
I'm going to just keep giving it my best and toe the line the same way at the trials. Just go for it and see what happens.
O'Connor will compete in the 3,000-meter steeplechase qualifier on Monday at the Olympic trials in Eugene, Oregon. If all goes as she expects, O'Connor will also be competing in the finals for the event, which are scheduled for Thursday.
All right. Thank you, Zach. And as we get closer to the Summer Games, we'll continue to highlight our Michigan athletes chasing their Olympic dreams. You can watch them every day at 5, and you can see all the past stories under the Olympics tab over at woodtv.com. Sports Director Jack Doles is making the trip to Rio to cover the games. The opening ceremony is August 5th.